Okay, Keto Cookie Monsters, on today's episode of All Day I Dream About Food, we're baking up some oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Now, before you panic on me, let me assure you, there's no real oatmeal in these cookies. However, they're going to taste like oatmeal cookies, and they're going to look like oatmeal cookies. They're even going to act like oatmeal cookies. You might call it oatmeal-esque, oatmeal-like, maybe oatmeal-adjacent. Let me show you how we do it. So the first step to making keto oatmeal cookies is to make your oatmeal. For this, I like to use a combination of flaked coconut and sliced almonds. Now make sure you're not getting the slivered almonds. You want the nice little thin slices. We're going to put them in a food processor. So I have 1 cup of flaked coconut and 3/4 cup sliced almonds. And we're going to grind them up until they resemble oats. They don't have to be perfect at all. They don't have to be perfectly uniform. You just want to grind them up until they're about the size of oat flakes. Now we're going to add our remaining dry ingredients. Here I have 1 cup of almond flour. I have a tablespoon of coconut flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Now this is optional, but cinnamon's pretty standard in oatmeal cookies. And I have about 1/2 teaspoon salt here. If you like things less salty, you might only put in 1/4 teaspoon. And we're just going to pulse it a few times to combine all the ingredients. You don't really want to break up your oatmeal any more than it already is. So here I have 1/2 cup of softened butter, and I'm going to add 1/2 cup of sweetener. Now, when I first created this recipe, Swerve Brown didn't exist, so I used the granular kind. But oatmeal cookies taste great with brown sugar, so we're going to use the Swerve Brown. And we're going to beat these together till they're nice and light and fluffy. And now we're going to add 1 egg that's come to room temperature and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we can add in our oatmeal mixture. Make sure you get all the little crumbs in there, and we can beat that together. Now our dough is looking a lot like oatmeal cookie dough, and this is where you can have a little fun with it. The recipe calls for chocolate chips, but if you wanted it to be a little more like oatmeal raisin cookies, you could try using some unsweetened cranberries, dried cranberries. I have a recipe for these on my blog, but you can also buy them sometimes on Amazon. And today, for fun, I'm going to add a little bit of both. I've got about 1/4 cup of the cranberries and 1/4 cup of the chocolate chips. And I recommend stirring these in by hand because at this point your cookie dough has gotten pretty thick. It's going to be a lot easier and you're going to get them more evenly dispersed if you just use a spatula to stir them in. Now we just take a spoon and we take some of our dough and we roll them into balls. I like to get about 24 cookies out of this, so I make my balls about 1 inch, a little over 1 inch big. You could really make them any size. Now, keto cookies don't always like to spread nicely, so we just help them along a bit by pushing them down with the heel of our hand. You want to push them down to about 1/2 inch thick. And now our keto oatmeal cookies are ready for the oven. I've got my oven preheated to 325, and I'm going to bake them for about 15 to 18 minutes. Our keto oatmeal cookies are now out of the oven. They smell amazing, they look amazing. And tell me guys, does this not look like a real oatmeal cookie? Now I've got some oatmeal cookies I can feel good about. For this keto cookie recipe and so many more, please check out alldayidreamaboutfood.com.